Morning, everybody. It's Trent from L&B Counseling. I'm the owner of L&B Counseling. And welcome to Behind the Door series number 33. Today, I'm going to talk something more as far as a business owner. So, kind of behind the door of what it's like to be a business owner with counseling, a counseling practice, and really talk about something that weighs heavy on my heart. And I'm really not sure what else to do. I've tried all avenues, so it's more of just bringing awareness to the issue and maybe a call to go out and talk to your representatives about some of the things that I see as problems. So, um, we all get into this field because we have a big heart and we want to help. And I've been lucky through all the different things I've done as far as counseling over the last 20 or plus years of having opportunity to work with incredible people, but incredible clients across all spectrums. And so when you kind of transition over into private practice and having your own business, there's different considerations that you have to make. And one of the things that uh, I struggle with, we struggle with, is how best to help, particularly our Medicaid clients. And the reason for that is, as far as a business owner, and this is kind of the tug of war between the business owner and the social worker heart, is where we sit geographically, we are not able to see as many Medicaid clients as we would like because of the overhead of where we're situated. Because of that, um, we are primarily the only provider in this zip code, 28277, and 28273, and some of the surrounding zip codes that actually take Medicaid. Um, it is something that I have voiced to Cardinal Innovations many, many times. I've put requests in to have an enhanced rate due to where we are, the economics of where we are, and the need in this community, in this area for that type of service. Because we get a lot of referrals and a lot of calls from clients that have Medicaid. And some of that is because there's no one else around that takes Medicaid. For instance, there was a client that called this week and they needed care and we weren't able to provide it. And, the closest place was, 5 to 7 miles away. And that's an inconvenience for that member. So I'm not sure what else to do. I have continued to have these discussions with Cardinal Innovations, who is the managed care organization for this county and Union County. Um, and there is another organization, one county over in Gaston County, that pays their providers quite a bit more to see Medicaid. So it's not necessarily a question of funding. It's just a question of who is managing the money and how they want to distribute that money. And I feel that we're doing a disservice to the clients that need the most care. And I've had many colleagues stop taking Medicaid who are talented therapists um, because of the discrepancy in payment between other insurance companies or what you can get for private pay. Um, I am personally not in this game to, become a millionaire or billionaire, but I do have to cover my overhead and pay my therapists who are talented a fair wage compared to they could go to other practices and make more because those practices aren't taking Medicaid. And so I'm not sure what else to do to try to get the people in power to understand that if you want to help the most vulnerable, then you need the most talented to help. And just like if I needed to go get a surgery, I don't want the doctor operating on my knee that's the 100th best doctor. And that's no slight to other therapists out here in the community. I can just speak where we are, and there aren't really any other therapists doing this work. Um, I want someone that is the best, or top to the best, close to the top of the best when it comes to these things, because we can have great impact, especially on young people's lives and that neuroplasticity that we talk so much about. in these behind the doors, and transforming those neural networks, and being creative and using the latest innovations and the research. And so we need talented people working with those clients, with our clients. And so I'm just tired of seeing my colleagues have to leave because of the financial implications, and some of the dealings with the managed care organization in this county, in Union County. And so all I know to do is to make you aware of the problem, and what's going on, and some of the reasons why we can't say yes to everyone, because we just don't have room, and we couldn't cover the overhead if we just took Medicaid, unfortunately. Um, so one option to do is, if you're in Union County or Mecklenburg County, is to reach out to your county commissioner. Um, there have been discussions before about cardinal innovations within the county commissioners talks, and there was talk of, separating from cardinal innovations. There's been talk about that before. Some of the things that they've done are very well documented. You can go look it up, just Google it, and you'll see it, from the state level and the county level. But we need to put pressure on our elected officials so they can put pressure on the entities to provide the best care. And that's what they're charged with doing. They're charged with providing the best care to get the best outcomes for their members. And one of the ways you do that is you have to pay talented people. It can't just be we pay everyone the same. And so I would just encourage you, if you feel compelled to do this, to reach out to your county commissioners, and just, even if you don't have Medicaid, this is more about, we need to help our communities. We've talked a lot about this in our Behind the Door, and how we can, bring more people up and help more people, and help more people create better pathways in their brain, so they feel healthier, and it gives them a better outlook on the future, and a better opportunity. And this is one way to do that, is by putting these individuals that need help and need care in front of talented people that can help them. So that's my behind the door. That's my urge to y'all to reach out and ask for help so we can help our community. Because there's a lot of people in this community that we work in, and live in, that I live in, that need help, and they can't always get the care they need due to, one, there's not enough resources, there's not enough therapists that can help them. So if you feel that calling, reach out to your county commissioners, and just, put a plug in, and just ask them to, ask questions. And maybe we can get something moving down the road, and we can start bringing some of those talented therapists back into the fold so they can help, so we can help these clients. So thanks for listening. Sade will be here next week for Behind the Door, and I'm sure she'll have something wonderful to say. She's always very colorful and artistic, and really goes into the mindfulness and meditation aspects of our practice. So everyone have a great Thursday, and a great week, and I'll see you again in 2 weeks. Take care.